The sign on the wrought iron gate was weathered, its letters barely legible, Elmshade Manor. Beneath it, a smaller sign read, "Enter at your own risk." Emma ignored it. She was an urban explorer, always on the hunt for abandoned places to film for her growing channel. The rumors about Elmshade Manor being haunted were just the kind of thing her audience craved. The house loomed ahead, its dark silhouette framed by the moonlight. The windows were shattered, the paint peeling. Yet, it felt alive, watching. As Emma pushed open the creaking door, the air inside felt heavier, colder, as if the house exhaled its icy breath to greet her. "Alright, let's see what's so scary about this place," she whispered to her camera. The grand hallway stretched before her, its floorboards groaning under her weight. Cobwebs draped the chandelier above, and a long-forgotten clock ticked faintly, though its hands never moved. She explored room after room, her flashlight catching glimpses of decay, a tattered rocking chair swaying slightly on its own, a mirror with cracks that resembled a screaming face, and paintings whose eyes seemed to follow her. "Creepy, but nothing new," she muttered. Then she found the journal. It lay on a dusty table in the study, its leather cover pristine despite the decay around it. The first page read, "If you're reading this, you're already part of the house." Emma frowned, flipping to the next page. "Elmshade feeds on you. It lets you in, but it never lets you leave. Don't trust what you see." She laughed nervously. Nice touch, but a little too cliché. A crash echoed from upstairs. Emma spun around, her heart racing. "Hello? Is someone there?" Silence. Gripping her flashlight, she climbed the stairs cautiously. The second floor was colder, the air thick with the stench of mildew and something else, rotting meat. At the end of the hallway was a door slightly ajar. Light spilled out from the gap, flickering like a candle. She pushed it open. Inside was a pristine dining room, completely out of place in the crumbling house. A feast was laid out on the table, roasted meats, fresh fruits, steaming bread. Her stomach growled. She hadn't eaten since morning. "Don't," a voice whispered behind her. Emma froze, spinning around, but no one was there. "Who's there?" she shouted, her voice trembling. The voice came again, softer this time, almost pleading. "Don't eat. It's a trap." Emma backed out of the room, her flashlight flickering wildly. The hallway had changed. The walls were now lined with mirrors, and in each reflection, she saw herself, but not quite. In one, her hair was gray, her face gaunt. In another, her eyes were hollow, her mouth sewn shut. She ran. The staircase she came up was gone, replaced by a spiraling descent into darkness. The walls closed in as she stumbled down, the house groaning around her. Whispers filled the air, voices overlapping, screaming her name. "Emma! Emma! Join us!" She burst into a large room, a parlor she hadn't